find it hard to put things into words most of the time. Since everything seems tied to time, writing stories is fun though because it has to be in time format. But talking to people or looking at my thoughts, I just notice how much what I say is all impermanent and not true. Am I overthinking? Does it not matter what is true or not? Yeah, you're overthinking. There is nothing that can be true. So you have to go down to your gut and try to be as authentic as you can. You know, and who knows what comes out of you? You know, you might end up talking about the making of a hammer for 2 hours, which seems very shallow to me. I'm so uninterested in making a hammer. It doesn't sound shallow, I'm joking. But you just got to come back to what your body wants to talk about and what your body's interested in. Like, we all have our natural interests. We get it conditioned out of us through the education system, but play is our way of exploring our interests. Like when I was younger, my favorite games were making up stories. And now I find myself being a teacher, which is storytelling. Like, I'm teaching you through storytelling and through an energetic presence, these two things. So the energetic presence is coming out of my words, and then there is this storytelling which you're comprehending and digesting as well. And none of it's true. It's just coming out. It's just the way it is. Some of it has more truth than others, but you can't find truth. It's not lies, I'm not saying that, but you can't find truth. Like, the way our language works is that we're deducting to try to find the most accurate way to speaking, not this, not that. I know this is a cupboard because it's not the floor and it's not the wall. And that's the way our language works. It's beautiful. If you speak 2 languages, which I think you do, then you see that more acutely. So, what was I going to say? I forgot. You just come back to, when I was going to say when I was a child. And the other thing that I used to love doing, so I used to love making up these stories. And one thing I did was I loved my animals as well. I had a hamster. And I used to make a castle for him out of cardboard, and like all these different ways in which he'd go. And then I would narrate the story as he went through it, like of what he was doing. Like, he was going to save the princess or get food or resources. And I used to record it on my little tape recorder. You know, and so it's so obvious that that's the work I head towards. You know, I do creative writing and I speak about non-duality. So there's this creativity that with words that comes out. I'm also a triple Gemini. And that was what I loved playing as a kid. I could do that all day. I was fascinated by the TV and by stories and listening to people talk. You know, I'd earwig and listen to my mum talking on the telephone and the way she narrated her life, and I loved that. So it's like just finding that sense of play and that sense of awe and wonder, and all of us have it, and it's so unique. Like, every human has their unique talents, totally unique, and it doesn't matter about better or worse than or comparison. They're these particular skills that we're interested in. So beautiful. Danke, Lucas, for your question. Even saying I am an awareness does not quite capture it. I am not sure what we are, haha, but certainly there is no boundaries that can be found. Yeah, totally. Like, when you really come down to it, it's mystery. Like, even saying the empty looking and the I am is too much. This is why I've just given up with words. Because in the end, it's absolute mystery as to what we are, but yet there is this isness here. There is something which is experiencing here. There is experiencing happening. It's also, you could say, simultaneously not happening as well. And we can't capture it. We can't think about it. But yeah, it's here. Nice. Okay, so we come to an end.